IIABL members, Benjamin Albright here with a legislative update. The big property bills of the session have passed the legislature and were signed by the governor this week. So Dad and I are here today to give you a little taste of what those bills mean for agencies and industry in Louisiana going forward.
So the number one priority for insurers and reinsurers in this legislative session was to reform our two bad faith statutes. After Hurricanes Laura and Ida, there was a tremendous amount of litigation on property claims because of these bad faith statutes. We're extremely pleased to report that SB 323 by Senate Insurance Committee Chairman Kirk Talbot passed the legislature and has been signed by the governor. The bill does several things. First of all, it clarifies the claims process and also provides a cure period so that policyholders can press insurance companies to pay their claim in a timely manner without the need to hire an attorney and litigate. It also provides for a written proof of loss, which is something that helps the insurance company clarify and provides a bright line as to when the bad faith trigger is implemented. We believe that this is a tremendous improvement to the Louisiana regulatory environment and will help bring insurers to Louisiana.
So the next bill that the governor signed this week that we want to discuss is HB 611. This is a bill that was authored by House Insurance Committee Chairman Gabe Firment. It deals with the more than 3-year rule. I know that this is a really sensitive issue for policyholders and agents, but what I want to tell you is that this was done in a really moderate way. It was a compromise bill. The insurance companies would love to see this bill completely repealed, or the law, the more than 3-year rule, completely repealed, and this bill does not do that. It has some really good policyholder protections in it while still providing flexibility for insurance companies. So what it says ultimately is that insurance companies can get off of 5% of the policies that they currently have protected by the more than 3-year rule in any given year. It also says that new policies going forward do not get coverage of the more than 3-year rule. So it does eliminate it going forward, but it's not going to put a ton of policies on the street that agents are going to have to replace that business all in a single year. And it gives companies the ability to manage their risk a little bit, which is something that they've been asking for years and years and years. So this was an important step to attract new capacity to the state, but it was done in a way that minimizes the negative impact that it's going to have on policyholders and on agents.
One of the major frustrations that insurance companies have expressed over the years is that the Louisiana Department of Insurance has historically been slow to approve rates. We're pleased to report that SB 295 by Senator Heather Cloud is now law. It changes our rate filing system from prior approval to file and use. The Department of Insurance can still review a rate filing, and if there is a reason to disapprove it because it does not meet the statutory requirements, the commissioner can do that. Otherwise, after 30 days, the rates are approved and the insurance company can immediately begin using those rates. We believe this removes a significant pain point for insurance companies and should help to bring more market capacity to Louisiana.
The last bill that was signed by the governor that we want to discuss today is HB 120 by Representative Willard. This is to deal with the Louisiana Fortified Homes Program. I know a lot of you have heard about the Fortified Homes Program, and it has been a pretty good success, not only at providing grants to policyholders, which was its primary purpose, but it helped building out the infrastructure for a fortified program. A ton more contractors and adjusters and appraisers and everyone has gotten certified in the fortified standard, which is helping people even that do not get the grant program to build to the fortified standard. This is a huge win for the state because building better homes is ultimately the key part to a long-term solution for property insurance in Louisiana. And so removing the sunset on the program, making sure that the program continues in perpetuity, is a significant win for the state. The bill passed with universal appeal, essentially, from both Republicans and Democrats. This is one of the few things that we can pretty well all agree on, and was a big win for both the industry and the people of Louisiana. Thank you all for watching our video today and for supporting us with your grassroots and everything else. Contact from the members at home is really what gets this done, so big shout out to everyone who reached out to their legislators. This has been a lot of work from our part, from our lobbyists at the Tatman Group, a ton of people in the insurance industry and the business community, and we want to give a special shout out to Tim Temple, the new insurance commissioner.
Commissioner Temple played a tremendous role in leadership in, first of all, getting the insurance industry together and then building a coalition between the insurance industry and the business community. He brought to the legislature a package of bills that he believes will make Louisiana a more competitive market environment and bring new insurers to Louisiana. We want to thank Commissioner Temple for his good work.